Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Exit. Equip and customize your army using the armor locker on any major starship. Alright.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You know the elusive man?
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Cerberus hasn't
Don't
changed.
kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes. But this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
Wait, do you know anything about
Collectors
me?
are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of terminus
He might.
space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No, spreads too slow. Airborne
You
virus.
don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solus. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's
Nope.
that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
Yes.
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board? Non-human crew members? Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
It's just to the left. Really no need to show him. Just to the left. Okay. Oh no, it's to the right. Sorry. To the right. I forgot. Anything in here? I don't think so. Hey Morden.
Shepard, how can I help?
I want to talk about
You
you.
got a minute to talk.
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence.
Thank you.
Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Any word from your assistant?
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
Oh, okay. Work in
It
limited
must have been
facilities.
frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also,
Damn.
enjoy. Saving people, of course.
Yeah,
Helping
yeah.
the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Special task group.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Task Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify
I worked with
problems,
SCG
have
before.
neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
How so?
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence.
Yeah.
Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
Tell me about special tasks.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirihi.
Wait,
Studied
wasn't that the
Krogan genophage,
guy?
Took water,
I think-
tissue samples
yeah,
from Krogan
Curry
colonies.
was there. I met him.
I worked with an SDG captain named Kirihi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive.
Yep.
Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line.
Yeah.
Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
It's all good. Reasons for study.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was
How?
the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
Nature of
What can you tell me
genophage?
about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
That doesn't help them because
Nice
they
talking with you, Morton.
aren't very,
Should get back to work.
good at
Need to study. So much
staying
data.
together.
Here if you need me.
Alright. Alright, we'll do all that research later. Kelly, you got anything to say?
Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that.
Why
But
not?
I hope I
Why
didn't
would
come
not be?
across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
I liked
You're
it.
very charming, Kelly.
Sure.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual.
Alright.
Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages.
Okay.
Anything else, Commander?
Let's shut.
I always have time for you, Commander.
Alright, never mind.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk. Commander, you've received a new message.
Yeah,
at your
you already
private
told me that.
terminal.
You literally. Wow, cannot talk. You literally just told me that. I have trouble with words sometimes.
Commander,
Thoughts
help you
on
with something?
mission. Normandy upgrades?
Any thoughts on how to prepare
they
against...
spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter.
Yeah, you don't need
This
to
armor
remind me.
just isn't top of the line anymore.
Yeah, I
People
know.
will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Alright. Ship enhancements? Heavy ship armor. Sure. Alright.
can I help you with
Normandy
something?
upgrades?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against
We've
the
got the
Collectors?
best armor available.
Okay.
The rest is outside my expertise, Commander.
I think I want to talk to.
Is there something specific? Or are you
Don't
just
be so
checking in?
formal, Jacob.
I like to know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Everything's in
That's
my
usually how
file.
my thing goes.
Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
Career
What
highlights?
was your proudest career moment?
Covered this, didn't we? It was after getting sidelined.
Oh.
A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
You're still in top
You
shape.
look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live
Yeah.
that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet
Yeah.
Cerberus put you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
None
I'm glad
needed.
enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's
All
all,
right.
Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a
All right.
lot to get ready.
Alright, see you, Jacob. Science update. Yeah, but technician. Okay, yeah. Let's go and talk to here because we gotta go talk to the engineers. Can't forget about that. Heavy ship armor. Thank you.
The new armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles. But engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second tier stabilizers.
Alright.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Wow,
You're the best,
okay.
Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed.
Yep.
Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking
Well,
about
that's what I try to do.
celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Don't know how to
Come
play
on,
that.
Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Sure, I'll
Actually,
play.
that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
Go easy on the
My
new guy.
Skillian 5's a bit rusty.
Don't
You'll
know
be
how
easy
to.
on the
Don't
rookie,
know how to
right?
play it.
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Alright.
Yeah, right.
And you want 500 credits. Damn.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
I am
so
sorry.
worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
Yep, that's my job. Yep, sure. Alright. There's nothing there. Let's go over here. I want to see if there's something down here. No? Okay. I think there's supposed to be a mouse down there. But I don't think that happens till later. And I never am able to catch that fucking mouse. What is this? Starboard cargo? Sure, let's go in here. Surveillance. Alright. That's pretty strange. Are you full?
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call it Jesse.
Damn. Skillian
That's my
Blitz.
lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz.
Oh.
The day
Damn.
I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life.
I'm sorry.
I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
I'm sorry. Oh, is this ship model?
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Verican. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission
pretty
to
cool.
bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it.
Alright.
Everyone died.
Alright.
Me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
That's pretty cool. What about this? Blood pack helmet.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago.
Damn, aren't you a
Wasn't
fucking
even a
badass?
job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept a helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
Alright, what about a garbage compactor? Eject garbage? Alright. Alright, guess that's the
Thinking
thing.
about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Sure. I'll
So
listen.
you knew Archangel from before?
Well, of course, he's Garrus, my best bud.
Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You and I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead.
Wait, you
Hell
want
of a
mercenaries
sniper,
dead?
though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy.
Yeah. Anything else, sir?
I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50.
I've killed quite a few myself.
Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness. I should let you go. Talk more
All right.
later, Shepard.
See you later, Zaid. Let's go and go to the crew quarters. Garrus is here, so of course let's go there. We gotta go talk to good old Garrus. Oh, okay. Crew quarters? I don't think there's anything in here. Is there? Do you guys have
It's
anything
just
with
too dangerous for them in New Camp.
No? Alright.
I'm shipping my family back to Earth.
Alright.
You can afford that?
Cerberus looks out for their own. They're funding the transport.
Don't have that stuff. But guess what? I have something for you, Chakwas. I've got your
How may I
brandy.
help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't.
It's the least I
Thank
could
you.
do.
I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now?
All
You
right.
and me.
Let's
You
go.
crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
Chakras, you're the best.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
Why leave the
With your
Alliance?
service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape.
Yeah.
Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
You're lonely?
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability.
Well, I wouldn't say that we're stable.
Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
I understand.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
Yeah.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
You know what? That's gonna be your
Here's
toast.
to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
Holy shit, Shepard drank that fast as fuck.